All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, kaholo yakau ba'ashim yahusha ba'ashim hawakakadash. Double honor to our elders, apostle of GMS whole wall, and peace and blessings to the hopefully like Akim out there pushing this gospel, this doctrine of yakau ba'ashim yahusha in righteousness, in sincerity, and in truth, and also shalom, wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings to the brethren and a few sisters that may be tuning and listening, learning, studying under the vibration of Yahweh Hashem Hashem Hawakakadash. Yahweh, that's the Hebrew name of whom the world ignorant called God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yahweh means he is, he to be, he exists, the being that existed before time, also known as the Ancient of Days, and Yahweh Shachamash, that's the Hebrew name of his beloved Son, whom the world ignorant called Jesus Christ. Yahweh means he who saved, he who delivered, the savior of the elect of the nation Israel, shall called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, and according to the Bible, or God's chosen people. Bachasham Bacha, which means in the Sham name, because Spirit Kadash surely in the name of the Holy Spirit, which allow us, which give us the understanding of this gospel. This was in the Paleo Hebrew, the ancient Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, the Holy Tongue, the language that Yahweh Shai spoke to Saul, which became Paul on his way to Damascus, the language of the heavens, and once again to what Yahweh Shai for allowing us to be able to understand this truth. I want to go over this article real quick and do a lesson. Lord willing, it's edifying. As always, the purpose, because we're here, man. We're here. We're here. It's only a matter of times. It's not when. It's only a matter of time before. Only a matter of time before all hell breaks loose, man. And it says, farmers warn millions of chicken have been poisoned as part of globalist food crisis plot. We know recently this devil, Billy the Devil Gate, bought a couple acres of land in the Midwest. So what this globalist trying to do, they're trying to starve the people out, because like I said before in other lessons, when people don't have nothing to do, when people don't have nothing to eat, they're willing to compromise. They're willing to do whatever they want them to do to feed their family, man. And we know food is a control mechanism. When you control the food, you control how the people behave, man. And that's exactly what the plot is, man. To take over the food resources, man. And it says a matter of fact, let's get that real quick, man. We know what's going on, man. We know how this devil works, man. His MO, his modus of operandi, high function, man. Second Corinthians 2 verse 11. 2 verse 11. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11, and it says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we are not ignorant of this devil's craftiness, the plot, the secrets, man, how they move, what they plan to do. We know what's going on. We are not in darkness, as the scripture says now in Thessalonian. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. First Thessalonians 5 verse 1. But of the times and the season, brethren, ye have no needs that are unto you, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's exactly what it is. A lot of people are gonna cut off God. They're not gonna know what to do, how to behave. What's the next move, man? Because they not paying attention. They are lost in the sauce, man. They think in a sick, twisted mind that this place gonna go on forever. But they are sadly mistaken, man. Um, for yourself know perfectly, right, that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. So when a thief come into and break into your house, he doesn't let you know. He comes when you least expecting it, and that's exactly how the day of Yahweh Hashem is going to be. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye brethren are not in darkness. No, darkness goes into misinformation, miseducation, ignorance, not knowing, and that's how the whole world lie in darkness and goes darkness of people, because the rulers in power, they don't want the people to know the truth, man. They want the people to be ignorant. They don't want the people to know what's going on, because so that they can better control them. But ye brethren are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of the light. When you have a light is synonymous with wisdom, knowledge, understanding. How to move, how to behave, how to do certain things according to the time that you're in. Ye are all the children of the light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep. Don't be cut off of God, man. Don't fall. Don't go back to sleep. Be circumspect. Ephesians 5, right? Therefore, let us not sleep as the others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's exactly what it is. Be sober, be vigilant. Know what time it is. Keep your eyes on the prize. For they that are sleep in the night, and they that be drinking are drinking in the night. And that's exactly what it is. Motherfucker, let's is this some chapter 4 verse what's verse 14? No. How did matter of fact, the days are evil, redeeming the time, circumspectly. Ephesians 5 verse 14. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. And that's exactly what it is. Bad timing, evil times. That's what's coming. When you break down the word evil, it's a compound word. Eve mean time, A mean bad. So bad timing is what's coming. It's what's coming to the whole planet. And you have to know how to move accordingly. You gotta be on the watch, man. So let's go back to the article real quick. It says farmers across America have taken to social media to warn that chickens feed is being intentionally poisoned as part of a globalist plot to manufacture a worldwide famine. And that's exactly what it is. The famine is going to be the Lord Yahweh Shimshai is about to use the devil, the physical counterpart of the spiritual demons sitting here on earth, the Edomites, to fulfill his will, man. They are the whooping stick of the Lord. They are the left hand side of the Lord Yahweh Shimshai. And the Lord's gonna use them to make prophecy come to pass. And it says in numerous viral videos, farmers documented their hens laying output abruptly stopped sometimes last year. The farmers are anonymously conclude the commercial chicken feed is to blame for the hens' decreased output. And it said, hey, there it is. Bill Gates becomes biggest owner of formulated a newest food shortage for humanity, and that's exactly what it is, man. That's a time we're in, man. That's a time we're in, and we know this devil's intention. This devil Belgate, he wants to reduce the world population. He feared that the world is overpopulated, and his whole mindset is to destroy, to kill billions of people, man. That's the agenda. That's the agenda of the globalists. And matter of fact, yeah. Let me see if I can play this video.
In nearly 30-something years of raising chickens, I have never gone without eggs, not even just one. And since before Halloween, I have not gotten a single egg until about a week ago. And I switched the feed that I was giving. I no longer am feeding chicken feed. I have switched my girls to goat feed. Steel cut oats, black sunflower seeds, and goat feed. I have to say, there's something to this. If I have to put my little tinfoil hat on, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, man, that's the time we're in, man. That's the time we're in. The Lord Yahweh Shemshai is about to allow this devil to go buck wild, man, to carry out his plan. And the Lord's gonna allow them to kill billions of people, man. Really, Esau's Noah's daughter is Yahweh Shemshai Noah's daughter, man. Matter of fact, let's get let's get a 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 1 real quick. That's exactly what it is, man. The Lord is about to let this devil loose. 2 Ezra 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which shall put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in the paper, for ye are faithful and true. And that's exactly what it is. These prophecies are no longer tarrying. Now they are in your face. You cannot run from them. They are, as we get closer and closer to the great day of Yahweh Shemshai, they're gonna be unavoidable, man. They're gonna be in your face. You're gonna have to deal with them. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Proverbs 4 verse 18. Proverbs 4 verse 18. Let's get that real quick. Proverbs 4 verse 18. But the path of the just is as the shining light. The path, meaning the prophecies, man, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. And that's exactly what it is. Like I said before, as we get closer and closer to the good day of Yahweh Shemshai, these things are gonna be in your face. You're gonna have to deal with them. You can no longer run from them. And that's exactly what's coming. Go back to 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 1, and it says verse 2, and cause them to be written in the paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imagination against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee, for all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithfulness. And that's exactly what it is. There's a judgment for the righteous, and also the recompense for the wicked, man. Verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's what's coming. And the Lord Yahweh Shemshai is about to use the devil, Esau, to bring it forth, man. For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works of Ophel. And that's exactly what it is. The Lord Yahweh Shemshai is fed up with the wickedness of the wicked, man. The wicked are the source, are the engine of all the wickedness that you see in the earth, man. Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching the wickedness which the profanely commit, neither will I suffer them, and those things in which the wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the soul of the just complain continually. And that's exactly what it is, man. The Lord Yahweh Shemshai, he is fed up with the wickedness of these devils, man. In the other article says, Billy the Devil Gates become biggest owner of farmland in U.S. food shortage for humanity announced. Look at the devil laughing. Bill Gates' recent land grab has made him America's biggest farm owner almost overnight, with Gates now seizing control of America's food supply. Is it a coincidence that globalist institutions like the UN have suddenly started warning about an incoming global food shortage? And we know what's going on. We know what's going on with this devil, man. That's the time we're in, man. Famine is coming. The famine is gonna be a humbling experience. The Lord's gonna humble you, Babylonian, you Americans down by when He visits you, man. The evil hour of famine. Ezekiel, we shall be for destruction. Let's get that real quick. Ezekiel chapter 5, verse 16. Let's get that real quick. Ezekiel 5, verse 16. Ezekiel 5, verse 16. And it says, let's get that real quick. Let me highlight this real quick. And it reads, and it says, when I shall set upon them the evil hour of famines, which shall be for the destruction, and which I will send to destroy you, and I will increase the famine upon you, and will break your staff of bread. And that's exactly what it is. The evil of famine, man. Evil hour of famine. It's like a target. The target is you Babylonians. The Lord's gonna Yahweh Shemashai gonna break your staff of bread. Your staff goes into your comfortability, because you American people, you have it being used to not eating. You eat for everything. You break up with your boyfriend, you eat. You go to a funeral, you eat. You all eat every day, man. You got no restriction. Guess what? Just like third world countries have been going to it for a long time, you're gonna feel it, man. You're gonna feel it as well, man. That's the time we're heading into, man. Like I said before, it's unavoidable. It's coming, whether you like it or not, because that's the will of the Lord. That's the will of Yahweh Shemashai, man. The evil hour of famine, and look at the devil laughing, man. And the Lord's gonna use them to bring the prophecies, man. So that was a lesson, man. Lord willing, it was edifying. I wanna say Koholo Yimla Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Hashem Hawakakadash. On see you next time. Shalom.